What's up everyone, Deadly TV here. We are going to be making another character on Diablo 3. So, we're going to be creating a Barbarian. I have had a Barbarian in the past, but I deleted that character just to have some fun. I think we're going to do a female Barbarian, and we're going to call her Stella, for Stella Artois. I think that's what we're gonna do here. Might as well. Oh, but we're not allowed to do. How about this? We'll call her just Artois. Does that make sense? Alright. We're not gonna do hardcore seasonal. I'm not about that life. I like to make my Diablo gameplay as calm as possible. So, I kind of made a new way here of how to grind to level 70. I'm gonna do Torment 1 because I'm crazy. So, I will show you what we're gonna be doing here. I realized with Kanai's Cube, you could make an item that's like level 70 up to, or downgrade to level 1, so you can use the level 1 item really, or you can use the level 70 item at level 1. So we're gonna use the Templar, I guess. I don't know. The Enchantress I don't think would be good for... I just need someone to heal me right now, mainly, just in case if I do go down. I do have some gear in here. We're gonna use a Corrupted Ashbringer. Just because I really like the sword. It's one of the most powerful weapons I have. I think it is. Let's see. I'm just gonna make sure it's not my most powerful weapon. That isn't socketed, I don't think. That has a socket. Yeah. We'll stick with that for now. I just think that's gonna be easy. I like the, Now this is gonna be the next little factor here. We have the Castarian Wrist Guards, which picking up gold grants experience. Boom. That used to be level 70, now it's level 1. And now, we're going to use Broken Promises. So after 5 consecutive non-critical hits, our critical hit chances increase to 100%. Bit overkill, so I made that level 1 as well, and then we have Boon of the Hoarder. So that's awesome, because we have a 100% chance of getting gold every time we kill an enemy, and gold will give us experience. So for leveling up quickly, hopefully that will give us a really decent amount of experience quickly. So for Paragon points, we're gonna go maximum fury, movement speed, and vitality. We're gonna do critical hit damage, chance, and life. Pretty self-explanatory. Oops, messed that up. Damn, I messed up again. What's wrong with me? Alright, here we go. So, just so we don't die, just because I'm going Torment 1, just because I'm, you know, I just think that's going to be the best course of action here to, gain experience quickly. I could have sworn I had this on shuffle, but we're listening to the Ghost Inside. We're going to have some various different types of music playing. I'm just going to go to a merchant. We're going to grab some stuff, see how quick we can get to level 70. Sure. It's just a quick little, is this so we don't die? No belts or anything, really? No helmets? Alright, fine, whatever. We're going for it. Torment 1, let's see how this works. Start Nephilim Rift. Alright, let's do this. At least with the Nephilim Rift. Oh yeah. We got this. Oh, I should have had a pet to pick up all the gold. Ha! This is so stupid. Here, what if I can... Let's pull a pet up real quick. How do we do that? We gotta go to, yeah, collection. We'll do this one. Now he'll pick up all the gold for us. That's fantastic. Oh man, what kind of... We have runes already, that's awesome. Frenzy. Stew. Sidearm, I guess? Hammer of the Ancients, that's fine. Rend. I think Rend's cool, right? Bunch of whirlwind. Yeah, I think whirlwind's what people use. Like I said, I really don't know. I'm guessing leap would be a good one. Sprint sounds cool. Let's use sprint. And overpower, what's that? The 3 axes, killing spree. Threatening shell. Honestly, I'm not really worried about that. We're doing a Call of the Ancients, so I do like that. Like I said, I have played with a Barbarian for a little bit, but not enough to really... I never got one to level 70, I'll put it like that, so... I really don't know about... I really don't know too much about, like, the meta in terms of, like, min-maxing it. Alright, sure.
Not enough fury.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. It's like just one hit kills. Oh yeah, we're gonna... Oh wow, he's already level 20 already, so we're just gonna have him regenerate. That's fine. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with the Templar for when I do get to level 70. I do want to show my wizard. I really like the wizard actually. Really fun character to play as. Never really liked the wizard before, but this is just madness. I'm sure if I really, like, I'm level 34 already. I'm sure if I really, like, sat down and, like, didn't talk or do video, like, did it as, like, a video format, I'm sure I could get this a lot quicker. But, I mean, if I'm gonna be playing a game, I might as well record some of it too, right? And make some content. Yeah, so if you really don't feel like getting someone to power level you, the best way, in my opinion, is to boon in the Hoarder, get some Gem of Eases from grinding Rifts, level them up to 25. Oh, and the Gem of Ease, I'll show you the Gem of Ease I have. I think it's, yeah, level 51, so it grants 3,050 experience, so I just decided, I got bored one day, decided to level that up, you know, so... Why not have these guys plunder? I really don't know how much the, just a oh, it generates 15 fury, okay. I like to call the Ancients, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure picking up the gold really does help. And we're playing on Torment 1, so might actually raise the difficulty up a bit. Like, might as well, right? So we can give him any better armor. I can equip these. If you want, buddy. Got really nothing for you. But yeah, let's talk about something. So Mushroomhead has a new vocalist, I forget the dude's name already. They have a new guitar player because after Jeffrey Nothing left, they got a new guitar player. And the dude just sounds like a carbon copy of Jeffrey Nothing. And I mean, he's bringing nothing new to the table. It's kind of like when the lead singer of AC/DC passed away, and they when they got their new vocalist. Again, the names just are escaping me at the moment. But, yeah, the guy sounds awesome, though. Like, I heard them, I saw the YouTube video, I saw them doing 43 and some, you know, fan favorites live. Yeah, he sounds great, but he's not bringing anything new to the table. I mean, at the very least, at least it's not Jackie LaPonza. And if you don't care what I'm talking about right now, or don't know what I'm talking about, really, Jeffrey Nothing is one of my go-to vocalists. I really like Jeffrey Nothing, and really I thought Mushroomhead was done without him. So it's like we have a Jeffrey Nothing impersonator doing his vocals with Jason Popson, J-Man. So if you like anything about the Waylon Revis period of Mushroomhead, they are not going to touch that stuff ever. I don't know, I guess, this is what I don't understand. I know that J-Man was the original vocalist of Mushroomhead, so Waylon did his best to do, like, Solitaire Unraveling, Sun Doesn't Rise, you know, like, the bangers, that J-Man was a part of. But, what about the bangers from, like, Save Your Sorrow? I mean, Come On's a great song from Beautiful Stories for Ugly Children, like, so we're gonna forget about that album entirely. Like, we're gonna forget about 1200, we're gonna forget about... We're actually gonna put on Jeffrey Nothing's solo album right now. I have it on my iTunes, actually. I don't know why I'm listening to this stuff right now. Let's go. Nothing. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. So, yeah, I think the guy who is filling in for Mushroomhead, or he's a part of the band, and apparently this was set in stone before the members left. The guitarist is from Ventana, which is pretty cool, and the other guy was the bass player of 216, a band that Jason Popson was in, so it's like they're all friends, you know, so that's a good thing. But the guy just doesn't bring anything new to the table, and I feel like as a vocalist, you shouldn't be trying to copy anybody, you should really be figuring out your own style. But it's like, I really feel like that was their intention, was just like, yeah, we need a guy to sound like Jeffrey. Hey, you can do it, right? So, I mean, he even, like, impersonates him live. Like, he's just standing there doing, like, the twitches that Jeffrey Nothing did. It's almost, it's not like a parody or anything. It's just like, I don't know. I would see Mushroomhead live with them, like with that vocalist. I probably wouldn't have seen them if they had LaPonza, just because I really didn't like her. Like, alright, I don't understand this about Mushroomhead over here. I really need to get moving on this so I can actually, you know, get to level 70. But I'm talking about Mushroomhead too. This is important shit. For me, at least. You might not care, but I care. I actually want to change this out too, even though it really doesn't matter too much. Oh, 'cause that sounds cool. Yeah, that's cool. Oh man, that is really cool. We'll do that. Okay, so what was I talking about? Alright, so when they made The Righteous and the Butterfly, that album, who in their right mind was like, we need guest vocalists? They had 3 vocalists at the time. They had Jason Popson, Waylon Revis, and Jeffrey Nothing. 3 vocalists with 3 distinctly different voices. As I said in the last video we did when we grind to level 70 with our character, we had 3 unique voices. Like, Waylon outsings Jason Popson any day of the week. His screams are awesome as well. So harsh and clean brings it to the table. Jeffrey Nothing has his own tone, has his own voice that makes him very unique. And Jason Popson arguably can rap pretty good for a guy that, you know, isn't exactly a rapper. But you know, if you check out Unified Culture and his other projects, you know, like Pitch Black Forecast, awesome band. Like, Jason Popson is a great vocalist, but like, they should have stuck with Jason doing rapping with harsh vocals, and Waylon really picking up the harsh vocals, like layering them with, like, if I was the producer on The Righteous and the Butterfly, I would have done that album completely different. They did a song called Childlike that had just Mike on it, 10,000 Cadillacs guy, another Jason Pops in Cleveland friend. It's like, and I get it, yeah, Waylon wasn't from Cleveland, so I felt like they kind of were like, oh, like, we really want, like, Cleveland members in, like, this band. That's why they have the Ventana guy in there. That's why they have the new guy. I think his name's Shane or something. He wasn't a vocalist in any other band, but he used to be, or is a bass player for 216, I think. But, yeah, if I was doing that record, I would have been like, alright, Waylon can do these. And there are songs, like, my favorite song, Son of Seven, Devils Be Damned, and Our Apologies, feature the 3 vocalists. But why do they have to do We Are the Truth with Jackie LaPonza? Why do we need to have a song with a guest vocalist? And 4 years for, like, 10 or 11 songs, I think that album was? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, when I listened to that album, and the production was awful on that album too, like previous releases just sounded a lot better too. It just sounded like they did not know what to do with, I blame the drummer Skinny, I really do. Apparently from reports, it's just that he's just a tyrant of the band, withholding funds from the band, and I really, in my opinion, the right thing to do would have been to just fold Mushroomhead. And Jason Popson could have went to his other 18 bands. Stitch could have focused on Ventana, which I think is a great fucking project. That gets... So now, okay, so basically almost half of Ventana is the Mushroomhead now, which is weird. Honestly, I was hoping for the vocals of Ventana just to fill in for, because I think Scott Beck from Ventana has a great voice. I think that would have been unique, and he can scream too. Like, I just feel like having a Jeffrey Nothing impersonator is just not going to do anything for the band. They should just folded it, but it's all a money-making scheme now, and I don't even know how much money that Mushroomhead is even raking in, but apparently enough to keep the band sustaining at least, and touring. But, I mean, the new album, like, every 4 years for new album with, like, I mean, Beautiful Stories for Ugly Children was a good album. I can live without it, though, like, has some good songs, but Save Your Sorrow and XII 13, I think are my favorite albums by Mushroomhead. X3, or M, or no, there was the one that had, like, a bunch of remastered songs on it, too. You really can't count that. That was more of, like, a greatest hits album. Like, the one with Womp, Chancer Sore, Born of Desire. Those were songs that were kind of re-recorded and remastered, so, from earlier releases, like Super Buick, the first, like, Mushroomhead album, that was just Mushroomhead from, like, 95, I think. Like, that's old, you know. They were kind of remastered and redone for that release. So, that band, it's upsetting. Lineup changes really can kill a band. They really can put the rest of the members in a different situation, but at the same time, though, I do give them credit for like, continuing on as well, not to keep shitting on them, but I do give them credit for keep going on with the band, that, like, just because one member leaves doesn't mean the band has to die, but I feel like sometimes it's necessary. Avenged Sevenfold, for instance, this might be an unpopular opinion, but everything after that band has done after the Rev passing away is garbage. The Stage is a bad album. I don't even like a single song of that album, except for maybe their cover, but if your best song is a cover, no. It just doesn't do it for me. And I forget what the other album, I think I like the song Coming Home off the other album. The one that came out after Nightmare. But, like, sometimes bands just fall apart after a band, like, an essential member leaves. I'm not sure if people knows about the Rev, but the Rev wrote Afterlife, a really great song by Avenged Sevenfold that put him on the map, essentially. Like, he sang, he wrote songs, he was more than just a drummer. And I don't think people realize that. So, like I said, it's kind of frustrating for me to just be like, oh yeah, the new vocalist sounds great, he sounds like Jeffrey Nothing, as like Mushroomhead's gonna continue. I think he just contributed more to the band. He may not have, but I think the founding members of bands understand their projects a bit more. I hope Jeffrey Nothing is able to do his solo project. I think his solo project was phenomenal. So yeah, bit of a rant there. Sorry about that. But it's something that I wanted to talk about, and I just didn't know the opportunity to talk about it. But we're level 52 now. We're going to teleport back to town, and really think skill-wise we're fine. We might up the difficulty, I think. Let's go to the Book of Cain real quick. Sure, why not? No. What was that? Threatening Shout is just charm. Ooh! Alright. We'll switch to Threatening Shout then. Kinda cool. Affected enemies are also taunted to attack you for 4 seconds. Why would you want that? Oh, that's kinda cool. Enemies instead take... Alright, I like that. We're gonna do Falter. And once that cools down, we'll switch that up. We're like the wind, tornadoes, raging your way, marathon. Yes, do that. And this one, Bravado, Mob Rule. With the allies within 50, no. Nah. Alright, that's cool. Smite. Just sidearm, I think. I'm gonna stick with that. Oh yeah, let's just see if we equip anything better. Yeah, but so far I like the Barbarian's playstyle, just kind of smashing shit pretty quick. Definitely interesting. Obviously I want to see the build. I just kind of picked some skills that worked out. Oh shit, did I just switch out my bracers? I did not want to do that. Why'd I do that? That would have been bad. Would defeat the whole fucking purpose of this little experiment. Oh yeah, these are useless now. Alright, let's go back in. Yeah, but Barbarian's pretty cool. I think doing the Nephilim Rifts gets you lots of gold as well, so definitely a good experience booster. Like I said, this video gets too long. I'll check out the time after this rift. See what time we're at. I might split into 2 videos like the other one. But yeah, it seems like the reception, I know from certain people that talked to me about it, when I talked about anxiety and depression on that last video I did, the reception was good about that, and I don't want every video to be so deep on here like that, but I hope it did help certain people, if you're watching that, if you did watch it, but that's not exactly the direction I want to go on this channel. God, I'm starting to sweat just because I have a hoodie on and my blood pressure rises when I talk about frustrating things. But I am going to talk more about that, but the topics on the gaming chats are going to be definitely wide, just because it's just whatever I'm passionate about or want to talk about. It's mainly therapeutic for me as well to talk about certain things as well. So if you did enjoy that, or if you thought that's just, I have no business talking about that. Then, you know, your opinion, and I respect that as well. So, full reflection, awesome. God, it is very warm in here, and my hair looks ridiculous, but it probably looks like I'm sweating right now. I also have a light pointing towards me as well, which probably isn't helping. But the longer I keep these headphones on, the more I will sweat for. So either I will go insane. I just passed out from heat exhaustion. Because I don't drink any water, I just drink energy drinks and beer. Yeah, but this is fun though. Just destroying things pretty easily. Pick up these. Oh wow, I almost forgot about those. We are almost halfway down this rift already. There's some elites over here. I know that the one build is like you're consistently spamming Whirlwind. And I think that's the build that's like the highest tier build. Because my friend who used to play Diablo 3 had a min-maxed a Barbarian. And I would say, like, my wizard is a bit min-max, but I added my own spin on it, which I think makes it a lot better than most other people's. So, there's that as well. I always like to, it's like I said before, I think I might have said this before. I actually, another side note, I do like to take the builds from, like, Icy Veins, and I do make my own twists on them. But I was attempting to do the video about the wizard and the Windows Update thing, actually minimized my fucking application and was like, we're updating your computer. Then it failed anyway, so it just completely ruined me making a video. So now when I turn on my computer, I make sure the update fails and I continue on with my day. I like to control my computer updates. I feel like Windows is slowly taking away those options from me, and I don't like that. Don't like that at all about Windows 10. I really feel like I should have full control over my computer. That's why I like Linux. And in a weird way, I kind of like Mac OS in that way too, because it's a bit like a Unix operating system. I want my computer to open up and not tell me when it's gonna update. And if I needed this computer to be doing something, and it exited out of an application on me while I was doing, like, for example, a timed test, which I have to do for school, if it did that while I was doing that, I'd be screwed. Or they could accuse me of cheating and really screw it up. So, like, I do most of my serious work on a Linux or my Mac or my Hackintosh even, because I know it's just not gonna say, fuck you, we're gonna update right now. I can't afford to take that risk when I'm doing schoolwork or something. I just can't do it, man. Can't do it. Yeah, this is pretty frustrating though with Windows right now. It's like, especially if you're a gamer. Luckily, I can play Diablo 3 just fine on the Hackintosh with a 750 Ti in it, and I can even play this on integrated graphics. So if I ever lose my mind completely and say I don't want to use Windows anymore, I'd live just fine. I can even get a bit of light gaming in there. You can even play Fortnite on Mac these days, so. But that's probably not going to happen. I'll probably always have a computer, and I'll deal with Windows as long as I can play games on it. Only reason why I'm on a Microsoft operating system, honestly, is just for games. If it wasn't for the games, I would not be on here. For damn sure. Let's see, Auric. Let's see how much time has passed. Oh wow, only half hour has passed. Okay, give me 1 second here. We're gonna have now we're back in business. Alright, let's leave game. I'm like sweating right now, but like I said, I was wearing a hat today and I have hat hair and I need to look pretty for my 10 viewers. Do Torment 3. I guess too bad we're going to lower the difficulty. Oh, before I go in there, we're going to actually do this real quick. Do we get anything good gear-wise? Yeah, better pants. Better belt, cool. Alright, we're trashing everything else. How about this amulet? I bet the amulet's not gonna be that great. Yep, nope, don't care. Alright, let's do this shit. Oh yes, Oric, I will be. Oh yeah, we're still tearing through shit pretty easily. That's giving us a little bit of issues. Oh, that's Sakadesh. I could return to town and something in there. I don't have any boots either, which is weird. Oh well. We're doing just fine without him. More gold. More gold is more experience. Yeah, but in terms of music, though, people, especially with lineup changes, people really get their... It's like, oh, they lost the bass player, but the bass player could be the guy who writes all the lyrics for the band, or the bass player might be the one helping with production. The bass player might be the one, might be the backbone of the band, or a founding member. Like, whenever there's a lineup change with the band, I really, my anus always puckers a bit. Because, in kind of like curiosity, because I'm like, I wonder what's gonna happen to the band. Like, are they gonna stop? Or are they gonna, like, are they gonna change up their style a bit? Or like what's gonna happen? Like, if a band member passes away or leaves, like, you're gonna lose fans. The diehard fans might stick around. I mean, I don't know what Mushroomhead's new album's gonna sound like. Like, I don't know if they're even making a new album. They might just... We're gonna get a new Mushroomhead album in, like, 2000. When did that album come out? It might be due for another album, honestly. It's probably been, like, 4 years since the last album. When are we gonna get it? 2020? It's just like, I just don't get it. I mean, it'd be nice to see Jeffrey Nothing also do the old school shows as well. With, kind of like how J-Man would do the old school shows with them. The Mushroom old school shows, they would do their older songs. They would dress up in their older costumes, and they would, you know, do a show. Usually at the Agora Theater or the Agora Ballroom in Cleveland. But yeah. We'll see what happens, though. Definitely. Yeah, I would say we're handling this pretty well right now. Not leveling up as quick as I really expected, though. I really thought the gold would have been helping more. But when we do pick up gold, we do move faster, which is cool. Moving faster is always fun. Ooh, legendary shoulders. I'm sorry I haven't found any boots yet or anything. Oh, god damn it. Fuck off. Well, I was also thinking about doing is having 2 gem of Visas and doing like dual wielding, but I figured I'm just gonna use the same sort of Oh, cool. Actually, that helps. Actually, that gets the same. But I just like the sword, and it's already socketed, so I wasn't gonna mess around with wasting items. Or wasting the, I think it's like Cauldron Rune or whatever. It makes a weapon, gives it a socket, which is cool. Explosions. It's definitely gonna be a long upload, so hopefully like long uploads. Also made a video recently about how I do my videos. I just use OBS. Like I said before, what I used to do, it would be so ridiculous. I would record my videos with shadow play when I went to NVIDIA, and then I would just record my webcam with the Logitech software, and I'd use Sony Vegas, and I would have to match up all the audio, and sometimes I would use like a flash on my face if I'd record in the dark to kind of like sync everything up, but that'd be a pain in the fucking ass to do that. So, and then Sony Vegas, I was doing a half-hour video, it'd basically almost take 15 minutes to a half hour, depending on if I used any effects or whatever in the video, to render the video. So at that point, so let's just say if I took a half hour to record the video, it took me an hour to render or to edit the video, then it takes 30 minutes to render the video. I mean, that's one, I can't really use my computer while I'm rendering videos because I'm just using an i5 right now because I'm not doing anything overly special besides gaming on this computer. So it's like, you know, I don't know for my next processor if I'd go Ryzen or not. And that's for a whole different that's a whole different topic for a different video, honestly. But yeah, so OBS really has made my life easy. It's free too. Like, honestly, I don't even know why anyone would use Fraps anymore, because I think MSI Afterburner has a feature to monitor your FPS. Steam has it built in. Uplay, I think, has it built in too. Certain games have it built in. So really, Fraps is dead. Using like Bandicam is ridiculous. So really, if you're recording your screen, use OBS. It's really the best thing, especially if you're recording multiple sources, multiple screens, multiple video sources like webcams, microphone, gameplay. If you're streaming, that's like the only thing you would use really, it's OBS. I'm not sure what else you would use for streaming. What's my inventory looking like? Not too full. Okay. Just making sure. I'd like to at least get to level 60, but let me see. You know, I would like a level 70 character for each. I had a monk that was like level 30. I just deleted him. I wasn't gonna mess with it. I had a barbarian that I was working on too. I just deleted that one just because I just want to start fresh and see how quick it would be to get up to the level. Just because, why not? Like I said before, make a video about it. The experience, because I thought the other one was kind of cool, how I did it. So, yeah. Alright, let's talk to Auric. Oh, we got 59. Alright, that's not bad. Ooh, that's cool. That's good just in case if I die. Weapons, swords, daggers, polearm, spears, mighty weapons. Using a sword, so... Oh, did my freaking... Oh, wow. I don't know if Flux just turned off or what just happened here. Let me check out what just happened. Oh god, yep, Flux is freaking out. Get rid of that. Because I have Windows Nightlight turning on too, and I have Flux, and sometimes they argue with each other, and it makes it into a really bad situation for my eyes because the screen starts flickering. That's what happened over here, so I might be a little brighter now. Hi everyone. Do you have anything for my feet? I don't understand this. How do I not have any boots? Oh, here we go. God, that's... getting a little worried. Why not? We'll put that there too. Cool. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. Going back in. I have 14 minutes, so this will be the last Rift we'll run for this video. Then I'll continue it. Like I said, I'll probably just keep playing, but I'll probably take a break and then come back and do it. Finish it off. I'll think of another topic to talk about too while we're doing this, but I think an hour is probably the max that I'd want to record for. But it's nice though. If you like long videos, this is a good channel to subscribe to. Or if you hate long videos, this is a good channel to unsubscribe to. I noticed that my subscriber count really doesn't change ever, which I think is... Like I said, I do these videos for me. I like to talk, and I guess it's very... It makes you focused, and I like that. And if I'm playing a game while talking, like I said, it's like very therapeutic to be talking, and I consider this productive use of my time, so it's like a win-win for me. Definitely win-win. Just in case if the channel does blow up one day, it's like, yeah, if I never did this, I never would have, I would have regretted not doing it. Even though YouTube is falling apart as it seems anyway. Even if I have subscribers, it's not like they're being notified anyway, so it's whatever. Yeah, it's sad. I used to really like this website. It really has fucked me over a few times, but what are you gonna do? That's why I just do it for fun now. That's why I don't care if I have copyrighted music playing. It's really... It is what it is at this point. Whirlwind! Just whirlwind it all. I'm pretty sure this is all my friend does. He just holds right click down and just sorts of, That's pretty crazy. Whirlwind, yeah! It's fun though. See, it's not about the charming the enemies doesn't... I don't care if they fight for me, it's just that it gives me the opportunity to take a break from them from attacking me, which is nice. That's why I like the Enchantress, because she charms things, and it just gives the enemies, it wants them, like, the enemies want to attack someone different other than you, which gives you the opportunity to, like, gives you some brevity, I guess. Some room to breathe. Yeah, Whirlwind's definitely the way to go, though. Is there a better way from each frenzy? Huh. Oh shit. Die. I just want to switch this to Berserk. I just want to increase my, oh shit. The amount of, fury I generate. Some of these enemies are actually kind of tough now. Taking more, taking some more time to kill. Maybe I can get a legendary chest piece and just put three strength gems on it. Let's see. I'm gonna switch Berserk. Let's do this one, Frenzy. I guess I really haven't looked at any builds yet for the Berserker, or not the Berserker, the Barbarian, but I'd also like to redo my Crusader to make it like a female Crusader. I don't know, the female. Oh wait, yeah, I did do a female Barbarian. I said the female Barbarian is just very, very scary. If I encountered that woman in real life, I'd be very, very scared. Probably break me in half. But I don't know. Playing as female characters, I don't mind playing as female characters. I remember when I was younger, though, I didn't want to play Final Fantasy X2 or Final Fantasy X-2 because you're playing as all females. Now I'm like, they all look very attractive, so of course I want to play that game. So I'm like, of course you want to look at a female character, unless if you're like role-playing, which I guess if you're a guy, if you want to role-play as a girl, go for it. But for me, if I'm staring at someone, do I want to stare at a guy with a six-pack for a long period of time, or do I want to stare at an attractive woman for an hour when I'm playing a game? I'd rather stare at a woman, honestly. That's why I might make a female necromancer just for the hell of it, just because I think she looks nice. Is that wrong? I don't know. Might be. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. My personal opinion, though. I forget what game it was. I think it was like Black Desert Online or Terra. Probably both. You can make a woman that would never exist in real life unless it was an intense amount of plastic surgery. But yeah, you can make some pretty attractive looking waifus in that game. This is pretty chaotic right now. Pretty interesting. Definitely not doing the damage I was doing against these enemies. Yes, 62. I did say I at least wanted to get to. Yeah, I would say if I wouldn't have been ranting, I mean, I can make this video extremely boring, just have me playing the game and not really talk that much, but that's what I want to make my content, so I could have made this. Oh, plus 25 experience. Awesome. I really don't know how much the gold pickup is really doing, though, to help. So I'm wondering, like, maybe if I should just put, like, a gem in there that made me kill things quicker, like Bane of the Traps, for instance. But, yeah, that might be something to try out for when I power level the Crusader or something. Because I really don't know how much picking up gold is really helping. But it seems like, I mean, I'm looking at the video right now, and we're going on 50 minutes, and this rift is almost done, and after this rift, I'm going to take a break. But I'm going to keep recording, so to you, it's going to be like, oh, I didn't wait 4 days and do this. I'm just going to, this is how I'm just going to be splitting the videos up, just for your sake, so it's not just one giant video. Because I could just keep recording, but I like to split it up, so. Just like I did with the wizard, so. Maybe I'll have such an efficient plan that I can just do a 50-minute run through and get someone to level 70 on my own. I mean, because I could ask someone to power level me, but that's boring. So boring. You don't get to learn the character at all, but really Diablo's endgame, Diablo's core gameplay really, because you can play the story. That's good if you're just getting into Diablo. The lore is definitely very cool. But really, the bulk of the gameplay is the end game once you hit level 70. Well, I'm not relying on my Templar too much to be healing me. He keeps dying. He can't handle the heat in the kitchen right now. All right, almost there. 94%. Let's keep on trucking. I promise this to be under an hour. Hopefully I don't lie. I try not to lie. Don't like to lie. Perfect. Oh, I hear a goblin. What kind of goblin? Come here, you little bitch. Come here, pussy boy. Oh, yeah, I like these goblins. I need all of it. Give me your rare metals and gems. Get back here, come on. Ooh, nice. Dropped a rare amulet, I think. I'm just gonna pick up all this gold for the experience. Like I said, I really don't know if the gold's really helping that too much, but I really have no data to back up my reasoning for trying this out, other than I was just curious. That's really the only reason why. So we're gonna be kind of the Rift Guardian with an elite pack, which is not ideal, but whatever. Wonderful. He's almost dead anyway. Fuck off. Booyah. Here we go. Two-handed mighty weapon. Of course that would help, but I'm using the best weapon. The best. Unless if actually, well, the Gem of Ease also increases the experience you get too, but I mean, like I said, if I can run through these quicker. Let's just do Book of Cain, like I said. Oh yeah, I promised, and I was correct. Under an hour. Very good. Yeah, actually, it's not even that great anyway, so let's just see if we can switch anything out. Maybe we can give the Templar some stuff so he doesn't die so easily. We'll put the spell on me. We'll wear chest armor, we'll put a gem in there. We'll give this to him so he doesn't die. Do I have anything to really give him? I don't have any rings or anything even to... Oh, here we go. Give him this relic. Like I said, just make him less squishy. That's about it. Here, yeah, here, take this. Sure, go for it, man. You have no rings or anything for him, so that's about it for that. My poor Templar, just getting his rectum reconfigured. That's fine. Once we're level, hopefully I find the item that makes him not die, or I can always transfer it over from a different character. But we're going to, just quickly, we're going to plop. Yeah, I'm not gonna just plop that there for now. Alright. Can we mess with Kanai's cube, or do I have to wait till level 70? Because I want to see what I have here. So I think I have... No, that's not going to help me out. But if I have Laeric's crown, yeah. Okay, cool. And, yep, no, don't have any pets. Let's see. Yep, nothing cool here. Okay, so that's all we're going to do for this part of the video. So this is where we're at right now, level 63. With rambling 55 minutes, so we'll see how quick we can get to level 70 then. So, alright guys, see you soon.